Hello there, and welcome to this edition of Thought for the Week. We've been thinking about that amazing miracle that Jesus performed by the Sea of Galilee, the feeding of the 5,000. Well, I think there were a lot more than that, because it was at Passover time, according to John's Gospel, which means that the whole area was filled with crowds of Jewish pilgrims, all moving south down the Jordan Valley towards the temple in Jerusalem. So we're looking at a miracle where Jesus fed around 20,000 people. An immense miracle, but it just shows his terrific power. But there is something amusing about the passage too, and that concerns Philip, who lived in the village near where Jesus performed the miracle, and also Simon Peter and his brother Andrew, who also lived there. They knew the area perfectly well. And so for Jesus to say to them, give the people something to eat, this was a pretty terrifying thing to say. But obviously, Jesus knew what he was going to do, and he was master of the situation. But there's a lovely little comment here by Andrew, who obviously felt desperate when Jesus said that. Andrew, Simon Peter's brother, spoke up. Here's a boy with 5 small barley loaves and 2 small fish, but how far will they go among so many? You know, there's almost a ludicrous quality about that, isn't there? 5 small loaves, 2 small fishes. How far will they go among so many? 20,000. I mean, the thing is absurd. But that is the enormity of the miracle. That's what this emphasizes. The word small is interesting here. Here is a boy with 5 small barley loaves and 2 small fish. It just increases the massive nature of the miracle. These barley loaves, these were low quality bread. Barley was the grain that was used for the poor people, and corn, wheat, that was used for more wealthy people. So this is a working man's lunch. That's what we're dealing with here. This young boy who was there had lunch with him, 5 bread rolls, barley loaves, small ones, and 2 small fish. Now the Sea of Galilee is a prolific freshwater lake. Tons and tons of fish were caught there in biblical times, and the smallest of them was one of the most popular. It was a sardine, still produced today. Many tons of them are caught. But these little fish, about the size of a pilchard, I suppose, were pickled across in a place called Magdala, which is where Mary of Magdala came from. And there was a factory there for pickling fish. And they were exported in salt barrels all over that part of Israel and beyond. An amazing industry had grown up on the Sea of Galilee, but these sardines were very popular with working people. So 5 barley loaves, 2 fish, but notice small ones. This is the emphasis. So small, and yet what Jesus produced was so great. I'm really wanting to labour this point because some of us get so discouraged when there are large problems in our lives. And then we become aware that the Lord Jesus is working in the situation. And the way he brings us through these various crises, well, they take us by surprise. We cannot believe such a wonderful thing possible. But with Jesus, everything is possible. I'm encouraged by that, and I hope you are too. Well, bye-bye for now. See you next time.